drums near, buds are bursting. Beautiful green, it's like a love scene with waves of flirting. Seasons change us. Maybe it's just me and mine, where thunder's had its way. When kindness is portrayed as blind, add glitter to the rays. Oh, no need to beg pardon.
Hey guys, welcome to the weekend vlog. We are headed out the door. We're going to Disney World. I booked this over a month ago, had no idea about the coronavirus, and then this morning I got a notification that Disney's closing its parks on Monday. So we do have the weekend. My hotel was up until Monday, so I'm thinking maybe we'll leave Sunday night. I don't know, we'll play it by ear, we'll see how it is. But I'm not too worried. So far I've heard Disney is pretty packed as usual. So I'm wearing my It's a Small World t-shirt. I've showed this on Instagram stories, but how cute is it? Little cowboy. They said we have to buy it. Did you hear what he said? If you want hand sanitizer, you have to buy it.
What? Why?
Because they're out. Lily the castle! You know Lily's a pirate? Wow!
Oh my god.
You scared? Hey Lily! You going on the carpet? Yeah, up we go! Yay! What are we on, the carpet? Do you like the carpet?
Yeah, it's happy. It's fun.
Yeah. Guys, we are no longer at Disney. We didn't check into the hotel. We left Magic Kingdom around 10 o'clock. That's closing. It was craziness. There was thousands of people, business as usual, so you wouldn't even have known that there's a pandemic. It took like an hour and a half for us to get out of there. So, well, the monorails were packed, the ferry boats, the buses, but by the time I got to the hotel, it was like 12:30. They could not find my reservation. So they told me they could check me in, but if they couldn't contact the third party I booked it through to confirm that I paid, then I would have had to pay again. So I didn't want to risk it. I just said it wasn't meant to be, and I came home. And thankfully I did, because I just took Scarlett's temperature and she has 102 fever. Her eyes are like bloodshot red. I called the pediatrician and they told me to keep her home, to just treat her like she does have the coronavirus, so no contact, lots of hand washing, keep her away from the rest of the family members and pets, and just give her pain reliever, and if the fever doesn't break in 2 days, then call back. But right now we're just keeping everything clean. I'm feeling a little run down, but I usually do after I go to Disney anyway, just because there's a lot of walking, you know. Make some crock pot chicken soup today. I do have the full recipe on a previous video, so go check that out. I'll leave it down below. Low on milk. That's the first thing so far that I'm a little worried about. I have like less than a gallon left, and I know a lot of the stores are running out of it. I don't want to run to the store because if I am a carrier, then I'm gonna get all these people sick. And I went to go do an Instacart shipped and Walmart delivery and Walmart pickup, and everything is booked until tomorrow afternoon. It's so crazy that the dogs can be carriers. They had that one dog that was traveling, tested for it, and I think it did test positive, but it didn't have any symptoms, or it wasn't really sick, or maybe it got better. I don't really remember. If you're new to my channel, when we purchased this house, it was a foreclosure. We were looking to purchase a foreclosure because we either wanted to fix it and pull out the money or sell it and make a profit on it. And we were hoping we would like it here, but the house is too small for me in like the kitchen and the living room area, and that's where I spend 90% of my day. So we're probably gonna sell it within the next few months. But the reason we went to Disney is because we have a guy that's working on the house for us, and it's just easier for him to work when the kids aren't here. So I'm gonna show you guys the progress he's made so far. So this bathroom was one of the biggest renovations we needed to do. Other than that, everything else was pretty small. So this right here was a closet. It was just like racks and then a wall and then sliding little doors. But we knocked it down because we're gonna do a double vanity here. I think we're gonna keep the shower the way it is. We're closing this up. And then this was closed, so there was a wall here, so we didn't have this, but this room was here and it's attached to the garage, so it didn't really make sense. So we knocked this down. He framed this out, and he's putting a vent in there, and it's gonna be a toilet. So the toilet was right there. He's closed that up, and now he's putting the toilet right here. And then this is gonna be a big walk-in closet. So, still a big mess, but I figured I'd show you guys. It's gonna be like this big, huge master bathroom. Doing? What's your baby's name?
Honey.
Honey? Aw, that's such a nice name. I love it. I've been binge watching The Bachelor on and off today. I didn't watch one episode this whole season, but because everybody was talking about it on Instagram stories last week, I felt the need to watch it. I thought that it was finished, but it looks like there's one more episode, so at least I'll be caught up for it. I wasn't really, I don't know if maybe if I watched it week to week, I'd be more into it, but because I watched it in one day, basically, I'm like 80% done. I didn't like it too much. I always watched The Bachelor. I just stopped maybe 2 years ago, just because I think when we lost cable, I don't know, around that time, I'm thinking, maybe before that. I know I always watch it. I can't think of who the last Bachelor, Bachelorette that I watched was, but I don't know, maybe I'll get into it for next season. I'm out of breath today, and I did take my temperature. I have a low-grade fever. It's like 100. So I'm taking some Tylenol. Hopefully it doesn't turn into anything. I've been sick on and off this whole month, so I'm not too worried about it. The shortness of breath kind of makes me nervous. I am out of breath, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. It is really scary because I got an email last night that all the schools are closed in Florida. So my girls don't have school. They go to a private school, so their spring break wasn't until next month, but right now it's canceled. The spring break is gonna be this week, and then next week they are just doing like a free week. They're not doing any online stuff yet so far. They said they'll get in touch with us if they want them to work on things at home, but right now it's just gonna be 2 weeks off, so that's gonna be interesting. But I'm gonna call it a night. I just want to go to bed early. So thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
'Cause I